Hello, my name is Dr. Jacob Unger, and today we're going to take a minute to talk about breast augmentation, the most popular aesthetic surgery in the US. Breast augmentation surgery is a fairly straightforward surgery that allows us to augment the size of the breast by placing a breast implant, like this one here. And the recovery time, especially in our practice, is what we like to call a rapid recovery. You're back to your normal activities, typically within 1 to 2 days. Breast augmentation surgery is performed here in our state-certified, state-of-the-art surgery center. You're able to come into our private operating suite, have surgery, and go home, all within the span of a few hours. The difference in breast augmentation surgery here versus perhaps some other places are some of the finer points that we take when trying to determine breast augmentation sizing and shape for our patients. My goal is always to provide the most elegant, natural, and balanced shape based on your anatomic needs. This means we utilize anatomic landmarks and shape to try to determine the best implant to give you nice curvature and fullness without overly stretching or taxing your tissue. We are also very happy to have cutting-edge imaging technology, such as Vectra 3-dimensional imaging, to help show you on your own body exactly what implants will look like on your frame. The difference between what we do and some others do is that I utilize temporary implants or sizers in the operating room to help really identify the perfect implant size and shape for you. We take these implants, typically placing them through a very small incision under the breast fold and underneath the chest muscle to allow us to have that really natural, elegant, and soft contour. There are literally hundreds of implants to choose from, and the way we determine the right size for you is through our consultation process, our 3-dimensional imaging process, and finally, our intraoperative process. This is where the science of anatomic planning and landmarks meets the art of curvature and shadowing to really try to dial in the perfect result for you. When this is all done, that small incision is closed with all dissolving sutures, no drains, typically very minimal blood loss. You wake up in a small supportive bra, where you're able to go home, showering the next day, returning to normal activity the next day. In fact, some patients even find that they feel well enough to go out to a casual dinner with friends the night of their surgery. While breast augmentation surgery, again, is quite a straightforward surgery, typically done in under 1 hour of operative time, there are risks to breast implant surgery, like risks to any surgery. One of the risks that need to be discussed is capsular contracture. That's the process where the scar tissue that naturally forms around any implant in the body, whether it's a breast implant, a knee implant, or a pacemaker, can become slightly inflamed and squeeze down on the implant to create a firm, harder breast in a different position than the unaffected breast. This is not dangerous to your health, but it certainly causes aesthetic difficulties and deformities. The rate of this happening is noted to be as high as 20% over the course of a decade post-operatively. We're fortunate that our practice, our rate of capsular contracture is exceedingly low, in the low single digits, and we try to keep that number as low as possible by taking every precaution possible when performing your surgery. One of the most common questions in breast augmentation is, how big are my implants going to be? We are fortunate here to have all of the cutting-edge technologies and techniques to try to provide not only a safe result, but the most elegant, natural, and blended, harmonious results for your body and frame. We find the implant size that works for you, and we do that by ensuring we choose your implants based on your desires, as well as your anatomy, frame, and shape. And then in the operating room, we finalize your exact implant size by utilizing a series of sizers, all within the range of what works for your body, and really dialing in the best curvature, contours, shapes, and shadowing to give you the longest lasting, most elegant result possible.